What I liked about Provology was learning all the many different functions of the city.
Well, I found out about it through the paper, and I thought, well, this looks interesting because I had taken one class before, which was on the police. And I thought that was so interesting, and Provo can't go wrong, and we've got such a great mayor that really encourages these things. So I thought, well, I'll sign up for it, and it has been very, very interesting.
I didn't want to be just wondering all the time about what is the city doing about this and that, any issue that I might have about my neighborhood. And instead I wanted to know what the city was doing. So I took the Provology class to, one, know what the city's already doing, and two, to, if I have concerns, to know where to take them and the steps that are necessary to resolve the issues to make our neighborhood better.
I think there's a tendency to be more interested about things that are more of international or national importance, or like broader impact, because people think, oh, everyone's talking about this must be a really big deal. But the place where we can have the biggest difference about our everyday quality of life is in our own city. And unless you know what's going on, you don't know how you can make a difference.
One thing that I found the most fun was going in the water tower, but to learn about each individual department was an eye-opener for me.
Getting to learn about all the different departments and to see how many departments the city has and what our tax dollars are paying into and what kind of services I can get back.
And it was really fun. We got to go down to one of the water storage tanks underground. We got to tour the airport. We got to tour the power plant. We got to do so many fun things.
One thing I do remember is an awareness of how much honestly it takes to run a city. I think sometimes we're quick on our discussions maybe, or even our criticism, and we don't realize really how much goes into the making of a good city. And that's what I got out of it, was actual appreciation and awareness that I hadn't had before.
I've lived here over 10 years, but I grew up all over the US in a lot of different cities. And after going to Provology, I can really say that Provo is a really nice place to live.
The thing that I remember the most out of every class is the enthusiasm of the employees of the city. It made me feel like they were happy in their work and that they were productive, and it made me proud to be a Provian. So I was glad I got to go to Provology.
So I took the Provology class, and I feel like it really did help me to know where to take my concerns, or to know what's already being done and what's happening for our community. So I really enjoyed the class. So.